We're currently approaching the car park for our day trip today. We're visiting a National Trust property, Waddesdon Manor, which is situated in the county of Buckinghamshire. So we're just going to look at the map. Our current location is the Welcome Car Park Pavilion. It's about a 25-30 minute walk to the actual house, which is located in the centre of your picture. And a quick map of all the grounds and what's here. We're hoping to go and visit the Avery today and the North Fountain, so we'll take you around and see how we go.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know. Hello guys, welcome back to S&BDIARIES. Today we're visiting a National Trust property. It's Waddesdon Manor, which is situated in Buckinghamshire, and behind me is the fountain. This is the first stop on the shuttle bus.
In front.
We've taken the shuttle bus up from the car park and it was £2 per person. You can walk up if you want to. It's about a 30-minute walk. And we're just going to have a walk round the front Victorian garden. We're just on the approach road after being dropped off from the shuttle bus. And this is the front elevation of Waddesdon Manor, the French style chateau built by the Rothchild family. So the Rothchild Foundation, which is currently looking after Waddesdon Manor in this sort of French style chateau which was built here to entertain high society. Built out of yellow sandstone. And got all these neat features on the top here. Very grand old building, which is shared now by the National Trust and the Rothchild Foundation. This is a view of the eastern corner. Just showing you the intricate detail. There's windows up there with the ornate, and that's a view looking down the side. Now we're going to head into the back garden. This is a view from the bottom right hand corner, looking out over these beautifully cut yew tree hedges here. And we're going to head down towards the fountain. Then I'll show you the rear elevation. So we're the 10th of October today. It's a mild day for October, and we have the roses still flowering here, the orange roses in front of you. The garden's still looking quite nice. And this is the fountain. And that's the steps looking back towards the rear elevation of the property. This grand building has over 40 rooms inside it, all fill up with artworks and treasures, from Dutch masterpieces to English paintings. And that's the left hand corner where we came in from. We've now walked round to the right hand side corner of the back garden here in the Victorian garden. Just gives you the grand scale of the building there, and what a fabulous garden view they would have looked out on. These white statues dotted around the garden, and some white marble urns for the flowers. Close up of the flowers here in the garden. Intricate designs. Here's a view from the top of the steps in the back garden. There's a fountain that's not currently unused. Some ornate planters. Just looking down through the trees there. We're now on the west corner of the rear elevation, just showing you one of the rear entrances here. There's a lot of marble statues on plinths dotted around. We're heading down this path where they've got these old ferns which have been trimmed right back. They all look like they're dead at the moment, but it's winter time, so I guess they cut them all back. This takes us back to the fountain in the front of the property, and then we're going to head directly across in the centre of your picture over towards the stables. We've got these huge urns, planters surrounded by some flowers here in circular borders, and that brings you into the front of the garden, which gives you a view down the driveway towards the front of the house. To the left goes to Miss Alice's drive and woodland walk. We're going to head down the broad walk to the stables, so we have to go down here, which is by the children's play area. Surrounded by this beautiful woodland. Still quite green at the moment. And the building over here on the left hand side through the trees is where...
Is that the stable?
That's where we're heading, yes. We've just come through the opening of the trees and arrived down at what would have been the old stable block. Quite grand stables for a ground house. It's now housing the cafe and restaurant. You would have entered going through this way, and there's a bronze statue of a horse right in the centre with a grand clock on the slate roof in between those green and white tarpaulins in front of you. Here's the bronze statue of the horse situated in the centre of the stables, with the clock in the centre of your picture. It's currently an art exhibition inside the old stables, and a bronze statue of a giant turtle. The huge doors would have allowed for the huge horses going through, maybe Shire horses. We've come back round the side of the property, and now we're now heading round towards the Avery, which is down this way. There's a view through the woods, all part of the estate. It's quite a big estate. I'm not sure the actual size of it. View through the trees. And then now the path splits. If you take the path to the right, it heads round to the Avery. So a beautiful ornate garden in front of the Avery. The Avery is the green and gold leaf building in front of you. That's the main entrance there with a water feature. It's in the shape of a horseshoe. Just a selection of some of the birds here in the Avery. Birds were currently hiding this morning, but here's a couple more of the different species they've got here in the Avery. Cinnamon ground dove and a chestnut finch. Some things to do for the children. You can meet the birds keeper here on Wednesdays, Thursdays and Fridays at 2 p.m. There's the ornate fountain situated in the centre of the Avery. I'm sorry we didn't go inside Waddesdon Manor today, as we didn't pre-book, even though we were told we didn't need to. But we've given you a little tour of the rear and front elevations of the Victorian garden and some of the wooded area. And we finished our little tour round behind this wonderful Victorian Avery here at Waddesdon Manor. So thanks for watching, guys, and that's bye from S&B Diaries for now.